I'm Casey Campbell with Great Lakes Post, as well as WJR 760 AM in Detroit. And we are pleased to be joined by Rajah Caruth, the driver of the number 6 Chevrolet for Rev Racing in the ARCA Menard Series, and also the ARCA Menard Series East, getting ready for Milwaukee. How's it going, man?
I'm great, Casey. How are you, man?
Doing good, Rajah. So, how ready are you for this weekend?
I feel pretty prepared going into this weekend. Really just for note-taking purposes, for film watching purposes, really through all the prep that I've done over the past month. I feel pretty prepared for the races, for practice and the race this Sunday.
So going into this, I know you're going to a track that a lot of people haven't been to in a while. How is that? What's that like to kind of, prepare for something like that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that evens out the playing field a little bit. I know a lot of guys have probably already tested there some way or another, and have had their sim time too. So at the same time, that hasn't really hindered us a lot this year. I think being a new place where nobody's been to on the NASCAR side for over a decade, like that'll even things out. And I know Supers raced here back in June, I think, and Sammy and Carson and Jesse raced that event. So they've got some track time up on me a little bit, but I'm not worried about it. I mean, I think it'll be a fun race. I like flat racetracks like that and abrasive places like that as well. So it'll be fun. I'm excited to go to this racetrack as well.
Okay, so going into this weekend, I know there's been some talks about what your plans are for the rest of this year. I know that there's been some races. Of course, you're running, with everything else. What are your plans for the rest of this season?
Yeah, so we're gonna finish out the East schedule with Milwaukee and Bristol, and we should have something, official to say about the remainder of the ARCA Menard Series races for this year. On my end, and Nick's already racing them, obviously, and competing for the Owners Championship and the Drivers Championship in the ARCA Menard Series. So, I'm excited, and nonetheless, I'm hope that Nick gets third in points and in ARCA and ARCA Driver and Owners points as well.
Of course. And I know also, as many drivers are getting ready for the end of this year, I know the conversations have already started about your plans for next year. Any updates on that?
Not yet. We should have something coming pretty soon, Casey, about what our plans are for next year. I'm just really focused on finishing out this year really well. We've made leaps and bounds. I've made leaps and bounds as a driver, as a young man, through just learning how to be a race car driver, all the things that it takes, all the distractions that are around, and how focused and in tune and plugged in you have to be in order to be successful in this industry. So this year has been amazing, and I'm excited to continue to go on our progression and finish out the year strong.
And then going into Milwaukee, what would be a good day for you as you get that going?
I think a realistic good day, I think, would be a top 5. Considering the caliber of the people we compete against. Sorry, a little battery alert came up, but I think a top 5 is an attainable goal. I mean, there's the 18 car, there's the 20, there's the 25 and the DGR cars and the 21, and so it's on top of Nick as well. So if we can run 5th or better, I think that would be a very good day. Personally, obviously, everybody wants to win the race, but you've got to be realistic and assess really where I'm at with my progression, where other drivers are at, where their progressions and their programs and whatnot. So personally, I mean, who wouldn't want to win? But I feel like a top 5 would be a good feather in our cap, would help us a lot with points. And then set us up good for Bristol to hopefully get 3rd or better in the point standings for this year.
For sure. All right, Rajah Caruth, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us. Good luck this weekend in Milwaukee.
Thank you, Casey.